Hope you're having a wonderful day watching this. I'm coming to you now from Torre Bocito, the property, Baptist Church of Torre Bocito here behind us in the Bible Institute. We just planted, Arno and Abraham and several other guys just planted a ton of corn, a lot of corn. So I just want to ask that you would pray that the Lord would bless this and multiply this corn to help feed the evangelists and their families, the different disciples in the church here, and then also in all the different 22 different church plants going on around Benin on the water and on the land. Just want to ask that you would pray the Lord would multiply this. There's several sheep as well over there. Ask also that the Lord would multiply those sheep and goats so that they can have meat and just help the ministry advance. You know, the gospel is free. Praise the Lord. There's nothing we have to do to earn it. We can never pay enough money to buy it. No, the gospel is completely free, but evangelism costs money. And so we're trying to think smart, trying to invest in the land and in animals so that the Lord, and asking the Lord to bless it so that we can help offset some of the cost of transportation for the evangelist. And there's only maybe 3 or 4 of the churches have a building. Some of them makeshift ghetto little building, but out of all of them, the other ones are meeting under trees or in houses. So we'd like to get them all buildings, and takes a lot of money. We'd like to get a fleet of boats to be evangelizing the lake as well, evangelism boats, and then motorcycles for some of the evangelists that don't have them yet. So there's a lot of needs, and it's overwhelming to think about it. So we're trying to do what we can here. This isn't going to obviously produce very much money, but it can produce food to feed some of the evangelists. We're hoping for 100 bags of corn from all this. If we have 100 bags of corn, 1 bag of corn can feed a family for about 2 or 3 months. So that will be a tremendous blessing to help bless and offset some of the cost of the ministry. So just want to ask that you would pray, and appreciate you guys, those that faithfully pray for the work and that give to support our family, to give to support the ministry, the 30 disciples and their families, and then all these different church plants that God's doing here in Benin. God's done amazing things. We serve such an amazing God, but there's so much more to do as well. There are thousands of villages here that have no gospel witness, that have no light, that have never heard the gospel. That village that we went to where our car burned up, they still have not heard the gospel. Right when I got up to preach, no clouds, it just started raining, and then on the way back, our car caught on fire, and the evangelist van broke, both axles broke on the way back, and there's a lot of spiritual warfare. They still haven't heard the gospel. I've got a burden for that village, and we need to pray and fast before going back there to get the gospel to them. But there's thousands of villages like that all across this country and Benin that have never heard the gospel. Thousands of people, 993 out of 1,000 that I asked had ever even heard the gospel. So there's so much work to be done. There's so much more to do. And so pray that God would continue saving souls, raising up laborers, help these disciples behind us here to be making disciples. Many of them are doing a great job, and we're trying to help those that have just been saved to start making disciples as well, so that we can multiply and reach this country and reach the world with the gospel for Christ and our generation. So love you guys. Thank you for those that give and that pray and that reach out and encourage in our blessing for the ministry here.